So today we want to look at imaging, and we'll use different tools for imaging. And so, but the first one I want to use is called cellular data recovery. You have used it before to recover deleted data and also from corrupt computers, and from corrupt storage devices. So today we want to make use of it to create a disk image. So I believe you know how to install it already. So go to run as admin. So enter. So run as admin and enter. So just give it some time, it will actually open for you. It's initializing, so let's give it some time. It will open for us. Okay, let's give it some time. Okay, here is it. It's still loading. So we are not updating. So from the previous class, you know about all this already. So now today we want to make use of it. We are not using it for recovery, we are using it to create a disk image. So under here you see disk image, you see create a disk image and recover from disk image. So you are going to click on create a disk image. So ask us, what disk image do you want to create? Do you want to create a disk image of our flash, of our drive C, or our attached flash drive, or or even physical drive, or what do we want to actually create, or generic flash? So let's create the imaging of our flash drive here, because if we want to do for our hard disk, which is our main computer, it will take us a longer time. So we want to create for our flash drive. So let's create for our flash drive. So click on this, select this, and click create. So as simple as ABCD. It will ask you where do you want to actually take it, save it. Let's save it under this. Let's put it under training. Let's put it inside forensic and then save. So you can see it's actually creating the disk image. It will take a while because of the nature of how big or small the content of the image is. So it's about 29 gigabyte. So let's see how it is. So it's in 1% right now. So we are in, it's loading. So it's in 43% right now. So let's give it some time and see what it will give us. So right now it's in 44%. So just give it some time until it reach 100%. Then we can now see the result of it. So right now is 98%. So let's give it some time and see what it will give us. So it's 98% right now. 99%, 100%. So let's give it a little time for it to finish wrapping up. So it has successfully created our disk image. So it has successfully created our disk image. If you go to our system right now, if you go to where we save it, remember we save it inside a folder called forensic, which is under training. Look at under inside forensic. So look at the disk image now. You can see this is actually a disk image, and it's exactly 29 gigabyte as of that flash drive. So this is how to create a disk image. There are other tools you can also use to create disk image aside Stellar Data. You can try out FTK Imager. You can also try out FTK Imager. You can see it as Imager. So download it. I've already put the download link. So then unzip it. When you unzip it, then extract. So you extract it. So look at it here. So you can run it. So run. So to install. So install. The installation process might take a little while, but then you need to endure for the moment. So just give it some time. So I want to close this one right now. So we are through with this. We are through with Stellar. So let's see how FTK Imager is and what it will give us. So all you need to do is to follow the installation processes or in the installation guide. So it's still loading. So it has finished loading. So all you need to do when finish, you can actually launch it. And so when you launch it, you'll see it like this. This is the FTK Imager. So you see it as evidence, attach evidence, and so on. But then you can also use it to capture live memory. What you mean by memory dump? You can. So one of the advantages of using FTK, aside using it for imaging, you can also use it to capture memory dumps. So if I want to use it to capture memory dump right now, all I need to do is to what? Click on this capture memory here. You ask me what memory do I want to create, where do I want to put it. I'll pick up where I want to put it. Document. I'll select my folder where I want to save it. Training, forensic. So I'll click OK. So right now, if I click memory, you see memory.dump. If I click capture memory now, it will capture every memory that I am doing right now. So that's how to do that. So try it out on your own. So when you click capture right now, it will start capturing. So let's say capture, you see that it will start what? Capturing. So it's capturing, dumping RAM. So it's capturing right now. When you finish, you will see it there. So capturing RAM simply means memory dump is what is happening in your system as of the moment. So that is what called memory dump. So let's give it some time. So it has finished capturing the memory. So if you go through here right now, go to forensic, you see the memory dump here. Look at it, you see the memory dump here. So this is the memory dump. This is the local disk we created using the seller data. So if you want to create a disk image, all you need to do using FTK, you click on disk image. It will ask you what type of disk image evidence type. Is it physical drive, logical drive, image file, or even a content in a file, or even a CD or a DVD. So if I say physical drive right now, you click next. Then when you finish, when you select your drive, is it drive C or whatever drive you want to do, you click on it, then click what? Finish. So you ask us to, if you want to create this destination image, where you want to save the image, so type, you see, is it raw, is it smart? So they have different types. Let me put your DDD. So ask me for case number, I'll say case, let's say, fill in the information, case 1. So let's say evidence type, let me say 1. Say unique type, I say, let me say testing. But you can put the examiner, let's call it cyberload. Note, training. I'll click next. It says file destination folder, that means where you want to save it. If I say I want to save it in this, let me say I want to save it in document. Training, forensic. I'll press OK. So file name, I'll say my image. That's how what you want to save it as. So if you finish everything, you click what? Finish. So when you finish, you can now start what? Imaging. But then I don't want to image again because we have already done that using the FTK, the seller data imaging. So if you are using a FTK imager, you use, then follow the process. If you are using a seller data, you can also do that. So this is how to create a disk image of your evidence or of your evidence item. So try it out on your own, and then let's see whether you will be able to create your own disk image, or you have any challenges. If you have any challenges, please leave it on the comment sections, and if you are successful, also leave it on the comment section. So thank you, and see you in our next class.